Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on the Zara stuff I recently ordered. It's hanging on this rack behind me. I haven't tried it on. Hopefully it fits. There is a mishmash of sizes and in general I find it so difficult to order from Zara online because their sizing is just the most inconsistent thing ever. It is kind of a little bit chaotic. Let me know if you struggle with this as well. If you have any sort of tips to try to figure out what they're doing, basically, let me know. But I'm going to just get started going through all these pieces. I have quite a few things. I have some more like festive stuff and also some knits and cozy things for winter. As always, do like the YouTube stuff, hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, subscribe to see lots more videos on fashion and styling, and I'll link my Instagram down below. I'll definitely, if they fit, I'll definitely post some cute Instagram photos in these. We'll see. I want to start with this because this is one of my favorite looking pieces. This green skirt with this chain sewn onto the hem. It looks really cute. It has this like almost boucle, is that how you say it? Tweed-ish material. I got this in a size medium. I think that should do, but I think this looks really beautiful and such a great piece now for winter. I'm gonna say it's definitely a mini skirt, and this slit is a little bit higher than I thought it was going to be, so we'll see what that looks like on. The top I wanted to pair with this skirt is this beautiful white lace-y type of top. It has kind of like this material under in the front, so it's supposed to give a little bit more coverage, but like you can obviously see my hand through there. Before I forget, I got this in a size small. Okay, first of all, I think this outfit is super cute. I feel really like I would definitely wear this out. I think it's so sweet. I'm gonna do the top first. I'm kind of surprised because it's a little bit stretchy. I definitely think the sizing is kind of correct here. I couldn't go smaller because it would be like too tight in the chest. And just one thing, when I'm holding my arms out here, you can see the armpit is kind of a little bit low. You consider that, but I'm surprised because it has like a little bit of stretch in it, so it's actually super comfortable to have on. And the neck here as well, so comfortable. Obviously it has buttons in the back. I will sort of list my measurements and everything down below so you can kind of compare, because it can be really difficult to sort of compare sizing if you want to order any of this. So I'll list that in the description box down below, and I'll list the sizes of everything I have as well. I'm also 5'3", so I'm kind of short, and just keep in mind the sleeves on me could not be any shorter really. And speaking of my height, let's do this skirt. I'm going to turn the camera down a little bit. The medium, it kind of, I think it fits well, but I could probably take it in a little bit in the waist, but I could not go any down in the hips here. It's really soft to have on, but this chain is actually like against the skin a little bit cold, which I did not think about, so I figured I would mention it. The biggest problem here is really the length of the skirt. As I mentioned, I'm quite short, and this is definitely a mini skirt on me. And this split here, like, I mean, we're almost up to the place that should not be seen in public. And oh, I just feel like if it was a little bit tighter and not as high, like maybe there instead, I would like it so much more. I would feel a little bit more comfortable. I don't know, do you think I could like put a stitch here or something and make it just a little bit, I don't know if it's gonna look a little bit too sort of unflattering there. I don't know. It's so annoying though, because I love the sort of idea of this skirt. The rest of it is really soft, super comfortable to have on, and I think it is adorable. Again, 5'3" or 160 centimeters. If you're taller than me, this is gonna be like, I mean, we really don't have much to work with here. Actually, let's do the dress that is kind of similar, because now I'm really curious. This has a split as well, and now I don't know what this is going to be like. When I saw it, I just knew I had to order it and try it on. It's obviously in the same sort of line as the skirt. The material here is quite similar looking in the texture. I love this slightly more structured fabric. I don't actually know what the style of this chain is called. If you know, leave a comment down below, but it has these sparkle rhinestoney things on it, making it a little bit more dressy and festive. Okay, I don't really know where to start. I don't really understand how they come up with the fit of these things. So it's just as short as the skirt, and I kept my bra on so you can see how incredibly low this actually goes here. I'm going to take it off so it probably looks a little less distracting. The chain is too long, so that usually means it's meant for someone a little bit taller. All right, there we go. I actually got this in a small, and I'm really happy I didn't get anything larger because you can see it is quite large in the chest. So it fits nicely in the waist. I have the same problem here. I kind of don't feel like it's as problematic in this dress as in the skirt. And the chain is obviously sewn onto the dress. It's not hanging down below, so it's not cold. I don't know if it's because it's sort of so revealing here that I don't feel like it's such a big issue. This is obviously not a dress I would wear on a daily basis anyways. Maybe I don't mind the split as much here. I think it's a shame because I really love the shape of this. Let me know what you think. I'm gonna move on. I have a few like knitted tops type of things, but I don't have any more bottoms to go through, so I'm just gonna have something else on. I'm gonna start with what I found the most exciting. I feel like this is almost being on the edge of being an ugly sweater. This red and pink houndstooth cardigan. It is so sort of cozy to touch. I'm just gonna put it over here. Oh, it's so nice and soft. It doesn't have any buttons though. That's a bummer. I don't think I knew that. I love the sort of slightly eccentric feel of this. It is just something that is so sort of traditional, being the cardigan and the houndstooth print, but the colors just makes it so fun. It definitely feels a little bit more youthful, like it's a younger way of wearing this type of garment and print. Really nice and cozy, and it does feel super soft. I'm also just like a sucker for both houndstooth print and pink, so that's making it a little bit harder as well, but let me know what you think. Let me know if you know of anything else that is like this, but maybe it has buttons. I also got one more cardigan. This one right here, the black and white print. I thought the print was really cute, like with the hearts and the flowers on it. I thought it looked a lot more high-end than Zara. Now that I see it like in real life, I'm not sure what I think about it. I don't know. I felt like the print was gonna look really cute for winter. I feel very differently about this than I did when I saw it, because I kept checking when it would come back in stock a lot, so I definitely know that I thought it was cute enough to like actually really want to order it. It's quite oversized. I have a size small here, but I think the neckline fits really nicely. Maybe open, it looks a little bit better. The buttons are super cute though. You can see they have this like really cute knitted material on top of them. I think that just really adds to it. I just feel like it's a very sort of wintry print. Oh my gosh, these were not easy to open. I wasn't sure if that wasn't even meant to be opened at one point. I still feel like I'm not 100% sure about this print. If I've already started to go off it, that's probably a sign. Let me know what you think about this print. Then I also ordered this shirt, again a high neck. I think I have a thing for that at the moment, and it has these like super long ties in the front so you can tie a bow, so I thought that was really cute. It looks to be quite oversized, and this definitely feels like 100% cotton. I'm gonna check. Yes, it is, but it still feels very soft. I got this in a size extra small. I mean, where do I start? Probably with trying to tie this over again. Is it meant to? I am so confused because it doesn't actually open, or does it? What is this? I just love when clothing comes with a built-in IQ test. This doesn't actually seem like you can. You know what? I can't even explain. Here's an end, and I can't take that out. Make more of a mess of it. Like, what is this? I realize that this is not the way it's done, but it's just I have other issues with this top. Alright, life is short. I can't spend time out of my life trying to figure this out when it's also like the sleeves here are really strange. That's probably on me maybe needing a size up, but it's like, I'm really sorry if you really wanted to see this and see it work, because I'm just not the person to do that. So we're gonna move on. I got something else kind of crazy. I mean, we're moving into the sequin season really fast. So I got this top in sequin again, the houndstooth print. I can't get enough of this. So when I saw this, I had to try. I don't know about the neckline, but I'm gonna try it on and we'll see. All right, so there we are. I have it on, and I'm gonna say I have this in a size small. I definitely don't think I could size down. It would be like too tight in the arms and like the shoulder area, so keep that in mind. It does have a little bit of stretch, but not like a ton, but it's very comfortable to move in. This neckline, why did I not think this was going to look good? I think it looks so cute. Why don't I have more tops in this sort of neckline? I know that I need a different bra because it's sort of poking out. I don't know if you can see that on camera even, but I actually like this a little bit more than I thought I would. I know it's not for everyone. It's very extra and very over the top, but again, same with the cardigan. I just think it's really cute to have this kind of print and in black and white, just in sequin, because it takes a very sort of traditional print and it makes it a little bit more fun. As you can see, it's kind of cropped, so I mean it's a little bit wide here. I would prefer it to actually sit skin tight, but I think if I'm wearing this, I'm probably gonna have the bottom, like I'm gonna tuck it into the bottom anyways. It's obviously lined and it's really soft, and it's thick enough that you're not getting the sequin sort of like pricking your skin through, because I find a lot of sequin items can be really uncomfortable to wear. All the edges here, the material is also, you have this extra little band and it is lined enough, you can see around my hand here maybe, that you're not getting this edge of sequin. I'm pleasantly surprised. Do I have more tops? I have this in white, and I saw that they came out with it in black as well, so I had to order this. I think it is really beautiful. It is a lace blouse and it is very, very sort of see-through, but I love that it's black because I think the white one was so beautiful. The collar here is so beautiful. It's a little bit difficult for you to see because it's black, but it is linen, and I just think that details like that, like the color looking good, makes such a difference. As you can see, the trim with the buttons down here as well. I'm gonna take it on because I haven't tried it on. I just assumed it would fit because I have the white one, but I mean, you never know. First off, I think the fit of this is slightly different than the white one. I think it's still the right size because it's not like gaping here. It feels fine, but the sleeve feels like a little bit, oh, I wish it was just a tiny bit longer. I tend to think I have quite long arms anyways, but I know I'm short, so just if you're really tall, that might be an issue for you. Really pretty though. As you can see, it is incredibly see-through, so I just tend to keep a skin colored bra on underneath. I think a black one or a black bralette would look really good as well, and because of the way it is sort of like it's crochet and lace, so it does have a little bit of stretch. It's really comfortable to move in, but I think it is really beautiful. Just like the white one, I think it looks a lot more expensive than what it is, so I'm really happy that I managed to get my hands onto this one as well. I'm sure I will get a lot of use out of this now that we're moving into winter, whereas the white one is perfect for summer, but I mean, you can really wear both of them all year round. Now, I actually bought more dresses than I thought I did. I've already tried on one, but I realized I have 3 more dresses. So I have this dress here that would be so perfect for like New Year's Eve, something really festive. Obviously it is gold sequin. Can you get anything more festive than that? It has a beautiful, like, not one but fringe all over, and it just makes it sparkle so much. So I'm gonna try this on. Hopefully it looks amazing. I have no clue what this sort of shape is going to look like on me. How incredibly festive is this? It looks so beautiful. I love the way it sort of catches the light and just sparkles. This is a size extra small, and weirdly this is much longer than the red dress and the skirt, whereas this one feels like, because it is so wide, I feel like it could have afforded to be a little bit on the shorter side, but it definitely will be a bit shorter if you're, again, taller than me, just stating the very obvious. So I'm gonna try not to flash you. I took my bra off obviously because otherwise it would just be visible and really unappealing. It is still like quite roomy here. I think a size up it would just be flash city, so I think the sizing is right on me. I just feel like I want a belt here. I just think it's beautiful, but the high neck and being a bit longer on me, I just feel like it also being a bit wide here is, I don't know, I think it would have been so beautiful to have sort of some pleating going in. Maybe I should try to put on a belt. I will say when I put this on, because there isn't any zipper, you just sort of step into it and pull it up, it it went over my hips, but I had to like wiggle a little bit, so keep that in mind as well. So I'm gonna go get a belt. So I prefer this on me just to have like a little bit more shape to it, but I know that is just my personal preference. Obviously I have this gold chain belt. It's a little bit darker gold, so it's not like completely matching. So where with the top the lining kind of went out to the side just a little bit, so you can feel it here. I can feel the sequin on the side here and also like slightly around my neck. So I just think that I don't know if that could be a little bit irritating if I wore this out for an entire evening. Other than that, it's a beautiful dress. I just think that the shape isn't really for me, but it's probably great for someone else. All right, so I have two more dresses. This one that is kind of crazy, I am aware, hot pink sequin, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, why did I order it? But I remember the model on the website wore it with like a really nice coat, so maybe that's why. I'm gonna try it on. Maybe it looks great, but I feel like this is not the kind of dress I wear anymore. So sometimes I make these orders and then I get them and I'm like, who did that? Who placed that order? Anyways, I'll put it on. I'm so ashamed. Why did I do this? Okay, I'm gonna point the camera down a little bit so you can see, but this looks horrific. First of all, it was really easy to get on because it's a lot more stretchy than it looks, but it's super tight around here. So even this is a small and the other one was an extra small, this is so tight here. And again, the sequin is sort of poking into my skin here. I think these straps look really cheap. I think this was the same price as the other dress. This is just not something I would wear. I think this kind of dress can look amazing if it fits right and if it's like done really well. This is none of those things. I just think one of the worst things here is that the seam here and the seams going up here, they make the dress look kind of cheap. That is my, I just feel like I look really cheap in this. I'm obviously not keeping it. I think I'm just like, I was too distracted by the fact that it was both pink and sequin, and I just thought, obviously I need to have it. I don't know, maybe you disagree, but this is just so not my style, all of these things working together. I'm not opposed to a tight-fitting pink sequin dress, just not really this dress. Yeah, I definitely won't be offended if you say that this looks really bad on me. That's totally fine, because I kind of think so myself. I have one more dress. They only had a size extra small left, so I ordered it. I figured I can just try it on. If I can't even get it on, we can all laugh at it. It'll be fun for everyone but me. I just think it's so beautiful. I'm obsessed with this color, and I just think it looks so feminine while still being like an actual shirt dress. These are just two very, very different vibes, and I'm feeling very drawn to this vibe. I'll try it on and see if it fits. You never know with Zara, you never know. It also has like a tiny bit of a shoulder pad. I'm really interested to see what this looks like on. I love this so much. It actually went on. I'm obsessed with how this skirt sort of drapes, but it's completely secure. It's just so beautiful, and it looks like kind of a risque type of skirt, but it's really not. So it just looks great, but it's like, it's quite large in the chest, so I don't know if I would just put a little bit of a stitch somewhere so it doesn't get too sort of nip slippy. It's super comfortable to have on. I think this is just so nice, but can you see these sleeves? So incredibly long. What kind of fit model are they going after? Because I don't really understand. I just think this is such a beautiful take on a mini dress that I'm willing to sort of tweak it a little bit to make it fit perfectly. I have a couple of coats, jackets, so I'm going to show you that. I'm just gonna go into my trousers and my top again because I'm not going to try it over this. Alright, this feels a lot more natural to be trying on right now. Outside my window there is a tiny little bit of a snowstorm going on, and this feels a little bit more cozy than these like super short party dresses, even if it's not as glamorous. So it's this faux shearling jacket, and I love the idea of having like a cream one, and it feels really cozy, so I'm gonna try this on. This is a size small, so I could definitely size up, maybe to a large. This is a little bit tight in the arms, and I don't have anything on underneath. Maybe they forgot that when they had this faux fur shearling kind of thing on the inside, it makes the entire sleeve smaller. And if I'm wearing this, I definitely have a nice and warm jumper on underneath, and this just yeah, it's definitely way too small. It feels nice in the rest, but the arms and the armpit and everything, and that is often my issue with Zara outerwear anything, but I just didn't expect it to be an issue here because it's not meant to look fitted, it's meant to look kind of oversized. I mean, it's 100% polyester, so I feel like the pricing is a little bit rich. I definitely have to return this one though, and I don't know if it's going to be too big if I actually get the size. I would be more than one size up here, so I don't know, it's probably a miss. Let me know what you think. I'll show you the last two, and the last two pieces are faux leather blazers, and I have a brown and a black one, and I love this brown one. It is obviously very Balmain inspired with these huge gold buttons, and I just think it's super cute. This is in a size small. I think it is just really nice. It's quite long, so I probably wouldn't button this. I feel like that is kind of unflattering on my height and my body type, but I think open it is just so beautiful. And I think leather blazers, I don't actually own one, so I think they are great for when it's a bit colder and when we have a lot of either snow or rain, because it's not going to get through. But obviously I would need to layer more than just this one. But I think the color here is just so incredibly rich and beautiful. It looks really nice. I feel like this looks more like the price it is than the previous coat did. A tiny bit long on the arms. So this one is obviously a lot more basic. It doesn't have like as many, it just has like the one button here, and it feels a lot more low-key, which is probably a great way to sort of start if you're looking at getting a leather blazer and you don't want to have something so incredibly eye-catching as the previous one. I don't know, maybe it's because I like tried that one on first. It just feels a lot more unique. I love the look of that one, and this feels a little bit more basic, but maybe that's not a bad thing. I love that the button is so low, so you get this really nice elongating neckline on it here. Little bit tight on the arms. I think I would try the size up for this one, because again I would have like a nice knit jumper on underneath. it does feel really soft, and you have these buttons on the side here, so that is kind of creating a little bit of interest and detail. These pockets are, ooh, they're actually real. I'm not going to open them because I'm definitely going to have to try a size up anyway, so I have to send this back. But they seem to be actual real pockets. I don't think I would put anything in there, but you know, maybe somebody will. While we are on leather blazers, because I have been looking for a while and I have tried a few, and I just feel like I'm not really hitting the right one. I do love the brown one, but I have been looking for a black, so it's very typical that I end up with a brown that I love, and then I'll have to keep looking for a black one as well. So if you have any tips whatsoever, I don't mind whether it's faux leather or real leather. If you have any suggestions whatsoever, please leave them down below. I will check it all out. I've gotten so many great recommendations from you guys where you've recommended certain pieces or brands, and I just really love that because I've had amazing success and I've found some real like wardrobe favorites from doing that. So please keep suggesting things for me to check out. I really appreciate it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the little bell so you will be notified every time I post, and check out my Instagram down below if you want some outfit inspiration. There will be lots there, especially with some of these pieces. Let me know which piece was your favorite, and if you think some of these are probably something I should return, let me know. I will be packing these up again, so I will be looking for your feedback on this. With that, I'm just going to wish you an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!